pretty much got, I guess, about this side here sanded. I mean, I'm sure there's some things I've missed, but for the most part, it's done. This panel, this panel, this panel, and to here, you can do all with the orbital sander, but as you can see that right there, it's curved too much. You pretty much have to do it by hand. I had to do this one by hand. A real quick tip, whenever you put one of these electrical orbital sanders down, do not turn it on and then set it down, because you'll make the gouge mark, because I forgot. You set it on there, then turn it on is what I've learned. I guess that also depends on the grit. As you can see, maybe you can see, right here, there is a rock chip. I gotta fill that one in. And that's what I think some of these scratches I see, I think is rocks that have been hitting it as you go down the road. But other than the crack on the other side, this hardtop's not in bad shape. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna roll it or spray it. I don't know. The way I'm going, I'm probably gonna try and attempt spraying it and go from there. I got new vents. One's in, I got waiting for the other vent to come in. And yeah, just kind of plugging away. You can't remove the seal, so I'm gonna have to somehow tape over that. The whole seal, you have to remove the window, I believe, to get that seal out. So I'm not jacking with all that. So there's a few little pieces there. I think a little screw up over here. That's pretty flat, but here I need to probably fix that. I'm not sure about the paint. There's a guy in a Jeep forum, he talked about, because I told him I wanted a paint that would last about 10 years. And he said maybe I could use a paint they'd use for painting fiberglass boats. It's pretty high quality, but I didn't really like it because it's got so much of a gloss to it. So still trying to figure out what to do. I would like to get 10 years out of it. I don't really want to do this every few years. I've seen some great paint jobs with Rust-Oleum, but they say they really just don't last but maybe a few years. I just don't want to have to do this again. If I'm going to do it once, I want it to be good for about 10 years. Obviously, this top's over 20 years old, so, you know, it worked from the factory. But hey, maybe I can get a little bit more life out of it. And not just life out of it, but make it look good, you know, for all those years. So anyway, probably next weekend I'll try and finish sanding and kind of go from there. I need to give it a really good wash down so I can kind of see and make sure I take all this texture out. I'm starting to think that this is going to look probably pretty cool with no texture, but because there's no texture in it, I got to really make sure I do a good job of trying to paint this thing. So yeah, I don't know. This is just all new to me, and I don't know. I might try and practice some painting on something else before I do it on this. God, all this work and I screw up the painting and have drips and runs. That won't be fun. So anyway, that's about it for now. And I'm gonna order all new seats.